Hey there, I am coming today with a couple of easy appetizers. I know it's not quite holiday time, but parties start to pick up this time of year, and sometimes it's great to have a couple really easy things in your back pocket that do not require a lot of costs or ingredients. And the first one, you guys, first off, it's delicious. It is my sister-in-law Pat's lemon artichoke dip. It's on some random piece of paper. I opened it, it says help the homeless. I have no idea where I got this piece of paper, but I wrote it down probably at her house at a holiday time. Anyways, it is not only delicious, but you guys, I realized it's actually vegan. Hello, my vegan people. If any of you watch, because I don't hardly ever make anything vegan, but it's vegan, it's vegetarian, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, and honestly, not considering any of those things, I would make this over and over again, which I have because this paper is old and stained with junk all over it because I've been making this for years. It's so good. So it's lemon artichoke dip. That's what I'm making, the first one. And my other easy appetizer is candied bacon. Who loves the pig? This girl, love it, love it, love it. That's obviously not vegan or vegetarian, but it's really, really simple. Brushing some bacon with maple syrup, sprinkling it with some dark brown sugar, and baking it, also some pepper, and that's it. Super, super simple. It's more of a patient process, but those two things are so easy, and you just put them on a plate. People go crazy for the candied bacon. So I'm gonna show you how to do both those here in just a minute. So come along with me and learn a couple easy appetizers that you might wanna add to your repertoire this coming season. All right, let's go. Okay, starting with the lemon artichoke dip, guys, this is literally everything you need. Olive oil, a can of artichokes. I do the quartered artichokes, and I'll give them a little bit of a chop. 1 lemon, which you're gonna use the zest, a little garlic, salt, pepper. That's it. So simple and so delicious. I'm gonna show you. I chopped up my artichokes. They're already quartered, and they're packed in water, by the way. Sometimes they can come in oil, but this is just packed in water. You can see I made them kind of like smaller bite-sized pieces. You always want to consider when you're making anything, what it's going on, how people will be eating it. Can they take multiple bites of it, or does it need to really be popped in their mouth in one bite? So these are pretty small pieces that I chopped up. I'm just going to pop those in the bowl with the lemon zest, lemon juice, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic and olive oil, and it's ready to go. And it's so simple. It doesn't seem like it would be anything to be excited about, but I'm telling you guys, this is a winner. I want to show you one quick tip. With my lemon, before I cut it open, I just give it a little bit of roll, and it breaks down some of those inner like little sections of where the lemon's divided. And so that way when you cut it open, it's a little bit juicier. It sounds kind of weird, but it's just a little trick. And I only need 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So I'm just gonna squeeze it right here. Normally by hand, normally I would get out my little juicer, but it's just not that much lemon. It's probably about half of this lemon, if that. I'm squeezing pretty gently here. Hopefully you can see. I got 1 little seed in there that I'll fish out. And actually I should have zested this first, but I got so excited about my little lemon pro tip that, oops, I'll get that out, that I forgot to zest it first. But I've talked about the microplane before. That's what this thing is. I still can do it. Taking the 1/2, I'm going to use the half that I used. Maybe I can save that. But you basically just take it and over your bowl, because there's oil actually in the skin of the lemon. You're just going to rub it, and you only want to do it so it's just to the light yellow. You don't want to rub it too hard because the white part of the lemon skin gets a little bit bitter. So like I said, this is easier to do prior to cutting it open, because then your lemon's whole, but you get the idea. And so I will just zest this half of a lemon, and that ought to do it. I'll write the recipe specifics down though in the little description section underneath the YouTube channel. And see, all the little pieces just go right in there. So you get the idea. It's gonna be a lot of really fresh lemon flavor, and lemon and artichoke are great together. And then I've pre-measured my salt and pepper. It's just a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon fresh cracked pepper goes in there. And then the olive oil, and you guys, we're almost done. It's that simple. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which is just yummy and good for us, right? Has really, really good flavor. And you guys, it sounds so weird that this would be, oh, excuse me, garlic. I forgot the garlic. So garlic will go in here, but really, once I add the garlic, I'm going to do that, not film it, because you guys know what garlic looks like. But I'm just going to add a clove, either a large clove or 2 small cloves. It's about 2 teaspoons of garlic that goes in here. And it seems so simple, but this can go on crackers. It can go stuffed inside celery sticks or on like a little round of cucumber if you were trying to keep it all vegetarian, gluten-free crackers, little toasts. Really, really simple. Packs a punch of flavor, I promise. Another little pro tip for getting this guy plated. So lemon artichoke, most people can look at that know are familiar with artichokes and might recognize it, but you don't necessarily know that it's lemon. So I just did a thin slice from the lemon and just cut it into the center and just a little bit past, which makes it pliable. See, so it kind of can move this way. And then I will set it right in the center, just like that. This is like if you're doing it for a party. For your family, clearly, they probably don't need it. But it stays just like that. And then it looks so finished and complete and gives it a nice little kind of nod to the fact that it is lemon. You also could take it and just pop it over the edge like you would, you know, in like a drink glass like that. I cut it a little bit too far because I was trying to do the little swirly guy, but you get the idea. Really, really cute. And then I'll put this on a platter and it'll be ready to go. I'm having a couple friends over tonight for a belated happy hour birthday celebration for one of my friends. So this will be really, really fun and meet everybody's dietary needs, which I love. So cheers to this one. On to the bacon. All right, next up, bacon. So I got thick sliced bacon from my local deli just at the counter because I find that it's a little bit thicker than what comes in the package and they're easy to separate. I'm not buying that many. It actually ends up being sometimes cheaper than buying prepackaged bacon. So got some maple syrup here and it's rough, but it says about 2 to 3 tablespoons. So I'm just kind of drizzling it over and I'm just going to gently kind of toss this. The idea is you just want to kind of coat the bacon a little bit. And, oops, where did my spatula go? Sorry, super professional here. I just want to kind of gently give this a little, just move it around. I separated each slice. It does not have to be perfect. That's why this is so easy. It's almost like a foolproof. And the reason why I'm using a rubber spatula is just to be really gentle with it. So I don't break up those pieces. And then brown sugar, guys, and that's it. So the brown sugar, I'm just going to kind of crumble around. It's about a 1/3 cup, but that was not packed. And that seems like a lot, but it's also going to kind of melt onto the bacon. And so I will get this laid out onto my sheet pans lined with parchment so that it doesn't stick, and cleanup makes it a little bit easier, and lay them out. One of the deals with this is you don't want to crowd the bacon so that it can get crisp, and it will crisp up more after it's done cooking, which is always good to note. So now it kind of looks like a brown globby mess, but it's going to be awesome. And I'm also going to, crack some pepper on there. That little bit of a spice kind of balanced with the sweet is really nice. So pretty heavy dosing of pepper, but I will get these laid out on my sheet tray and get them baked up here in just a sec. Look at that piggy goodness. I'm telling you guys. So one thing is I went back into the bowl and there was, you know, some little bits of brown sugar and I kind of like rubbed them back on here. And I'm going to crack just one more little bit of black pepper because I really like that kind of spicy, sweet context. Now, the bacon is a little bit more crowded than I would probably normally do, but I am kind of had a few pieces extra that were in there that didn't quite fit, and I didn't want to do a whole other sheet tray because I'm being lazy about dishes because I'm having people over. So I would say maybe a little bit more space, probably 1 to 2 slices less would be perfect for giving yourself some spacing. But this parchment sheet is one of the biggest things. You're still gonna have to wash the pan, of course, because of the grease. However, it won't be nearly as sticky and it will come up a lot quicker for you. So these are gonna go in a 350-degree oven for about 20-25 minutes, and you really just kind of have to be patient with it, and let it just, you know, different thickness of bacon. Ovens always vary a little bit, but you want it to be golden. Obviously you don't want it to burn, and it will crisp up more as it cools. So into the oven they go. Can't wait to try these guys. Okay, taste test time, my favorite part. I got both my yummies over here. They're gonna be so good. So let's start with the lemon artichoke dip. So I've got some little gluten-free crackers because one of my friends coming has celiac, so I try to make sure I always have something that's good. And these are super yummy ones. So a little bit of this. I want to stress, do not underestimate the goodness of this lemon artichoke dip. It seems simple and plain, but you guys, it packs a punch. So as good as always. I mean, I really made this so many times. I may have even brought it to one of your parties because I've taken it to a lot of parties. It's so good and so easy to make and economical as well. And gluten-free and vegan and all the things that it might need to be, and delicious to top it all off. Layers of lemon, garlic, pepper, little tangy. It's just unctuous and yummy. Really, really give that one a whirl. Okay, candied bacon. I'm gonna do a close-up of that one because you guys didn't really get to see a finished product of it. Look at it, it's glossy and yummy. And I broke myself a little piece off just to give a whirl. I could cry bacon tears of joy. You guys, it's like melt in your mouth. It's that salty, sweet, crispy, bacony heaven. Sorry for all you non-bacon lovers, but I'm telling you, delish. Give these a try as you are heading into the holiday season when you're gonna have some maybe parties to go to, or you're just on a Sunday afternoon wanting to watch football or some other sporting event and you wanna make something kind of fun. These are both super good ones. Give them a try. Delight of the bite. Thank you so much for watching. Super appreciate your support. Share, tell your friends about it. And I'm having a good time, so really appreciate the support. All right, take care. Till next time.